And still in the National Assembly, but looking at the Green Chamber now, the House of Representatives has resolved to get to the bottom of the abandoned Modular Refinery project in Bayelsa State after a whopping $35 million was reportedly invested in it. Lawmakers insist that public funds deployed for the project, which is under the purview of the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board, must be accounted for. National Assembly Correspondent Mitaire Ikpen brings us details.
Raised by Representative Billy Osawaru revealed the circumstances surrounding the moribund state of the Modular Refinery project in Bayelsa State. Sometime in 2020, the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board, otherwise known as NCDMB, invested the sum of $35 million in Atlantic International Refinery and Petrochemical Limited, a modular refinery to be located in Bras. Despite this huge investment, which is more than 50 billion naira today, and enough to fund fundamental components of the national budget, the proposed modular refinery was never set up.
It appears today that we're a nation that will not only eat her profit, but will also eat her investment.
The House mandated its committees on petroleum resources, midstream and downstream to investigate what went wrong with the proposed modular refinery project. Meanwhile, the House is set to probe alleged local content violations by oil and gas companies in Imo State to the detriment of host communities.
Failure to establish functional operational offices within their areas of operation in Imo State, as mandated by Section 3J of the Act 2010, thereby denying the state by valuable economic activity and employment. To urge the oil and gas companies operating in Imo State to urgently comply with provisions of Nigerian oil and gas industry.
At a public hearing, lawmakers and aviation experts endorsed a proposed legislation seeking to establish the African Aviation and Aerospace University in Abuja.
We must ensure that the institution is not only a center of excellence, but also a model of integrity.
This momentous occasion underscores the federal government's commitment to developing our aviation sector,
support Nigeria's vision to become Africa's leading aviation training and innovation hub.
They are optimistic that the proposed aviation university will address shortage of manpower in the sector.